Today we're going to make pignolis, which are a classic Italian cookie that's flavored with almonds and pine nuts. And they're a little crunchy on the outside, but super soft and chewy on the inside. To die for. Let's get into it. So super easy dough, naturally gluten-free, so there's no rigmarole. I like to make my entire batter in a food processor. You can totally do this in a stand mixer if you'd like with the paddle attachment, but this is so much faster. You're gonna see. You'll be eating cookies in no time. So I'm gonna start processing my almond paste, which almond paste is usually like 50-50 almonds to sugar. So, and then I've got sugar, yes, more sugar. Attach your top, and then just go ahead and start. Okay, so I've got a nice, kind of sand consistency in here. And then I'm gonna put my egg whites, and then 10x. Yes, more sugar. Attach my top again, and then put it back on. Now we're waiting for this to create like a nice little paste. And voila, there she is. Ba-bum. So you can see we have a nice smooth paste in here, and that's exactly what we want. So the most arduous part about this recipe is that you do need to kind of beat your whites. But yeah, you can do this in the mixer, but God gave us muscles for a reason, am I right? So just whisk them. The egg whites are gonna help adhere the pine nuts to your cookies. So they're not stiff peak, they're not like a stage or anything. They're just a bit more whipped than frothy. So I'm gonna take my pine nuts, I'm gonna put them in a bigger bowl. I have a baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper, and I've preheated my oven to 300 degrees convection. So we are going to take little bits of our dough. You can do this with your hands, with a spoon, totally fine, okay? And I'm just gonna plop them in there. And there's like no gentle way to do this, right? You plop them in there. And then we're just coating them in pine nuts. I say the more the merrier with the pine nuts. Okay, so you don't have to chill these, you can just pop them right in the oven. So these baked about 20 minutes. You wanna make sure they're a nice golden brown on the outside. They're gonna puff a bit and fall. They're a little bit messy getting here, but they're 100% worth it. Oh my gosh, do you see how beautiful these are? Oh my goodness. They're packed with pine nuts on the outside, which is gonna add that extra crunch. Just break it open. Oh yes. Ah! They're nice and soft and chewy on the inside. Oh my gosh. There we go. There's like a little bit of crunch, and then like the almond flavor is delightful. There's nothing I love more than almond.